nominal Catholic at that. And it was the year after college that I was asked some deep questions about the faith and what it all meant. And on a particular retreat that I was on, Choose the Count of Christ, we had exposition of the Blessed Sacrament. This was in the Lansing Diocese at the time. And it was really an encounter of Christ in the Eucharist, and that sort of sealed the deal for me as far as my vocation, and not just my vocation, but my Catholic faith. So it definitely it was the presence of Christ in adoration, where I felt a true presence, and I knew without a doubt that he was there. And,
So how did you just decide? I mean, how did this come about? How did CYE? Was it something that you've always held in your mind's eye? Is it something that came as an inspiration? How do you go from being called to the priesthood to feeling called to start a ministry that particularly has a very, it's a very exact kind of way in which you're choosing to bring Christ to others?
yeah, that's a great question. When I was in seminary, I was at Motherline Seminary, north of Chicago. And I was praying in front of the Blessed Sacrament, and I said, Lord, how is it that you want to use me right now to spread the gospel? And that previous summer, I had read a quotation from John Paul the Great, Blessed John Paul the Great, on the CFR's website. And they go out to the modern metropolis and share the message of Jesus Christ, his message of love, and invite them to the banquet of love, which is the Eucharist. And they just took that to heart. And as I prayed in front of the Blessed Sacrament, I was a lowly philosophy student, so 1 year of philosophy before I entered theology. It really just came to me on my heart right there in the presence of our Lord, a mission statement. And that mission statement was to encounter Jesus Christ, to foster Catholic Christian communities, the expedition retreat, the prayer, proclamation of the gospel, and outdoor adventure. And then a vision statement sort of came to me of how to, what that looks like. And in 2002, on my first summer assignment, we took 7 young adults camping. And it was around that same time that I read about John Paul doing what he did with young adults, and it just made a lot of sense at the time, and it took off from there.
I don't know if you know about Blessed Giorgio Frassati, but Pier Giorgio Frassati, but he also loved. Go ahead.
Yeah, definitely. In fact, being in Rome, I got to meet his niece, Wanda, and he's a patron saint of world youth days, of course, and that sort of that charism. He's got a Marian focus. He's a patron saint of world youth days, very Eucharistic, and he's one of our patrons for our ministry right now, because we do a lot of things that young people where they're at in the outdoors.
I'm just showing the viewers, for those that are joining us on Ustream right now, that I have a picture of Blessed Pier Giorgio Frassati right behind me, because I read his story and was so moved by him being a man of the Beatitudes, because I really believe that Beatitudes really help us to understand how to love more perfectly. And as I'm listening to you talk too, it's amazing how you really had the mission statement. You're not like, well, he kind of wanted me to do camping. You like just kind of laid out this beautiful plan, and I can't help but think how the Holy Spirit is so good at understanding the way in which people need to receive, how they'll be receptive to Him. And do you think that part of the reason why it's so successful to evangelize in this way is because it takes people away from their video games and their televisions and their telephones and those kinds of technological things?
Yeah, one of the things, just simplicity, solitude, quietness, some of those real basic, bare bones things, which are essential to well, prayer life. Certainly, a lot of young people who are involved in our popular and go on to religious life, but just as many go on to just beautiful marriages. I'm going to be a part of 2 marriages of young adults who've been on our expeditions this past year, and it's such a privilege and a blessing. But what we are able to do is really to give young people an opportunity to hear God's voice and to pray. So for liturgy, the hours, we have adoration, we have mass. The apex of it is an evening of prayer, where we have adoration of the Blessed Sacrament and benediction. And there's a real integration for the young adult or the high school student who is coming on that expedition, to go from just having a blast outside, water skiing, wakeboarding, rope sports, the whole thing, to being in the chapel and praying. And we have 31 college students on staff, and their witness is really powerful. Just on a basis of just having those conversations with young people, where they're taken out of their situation, put them into a safe, secure environment where they can, be themselves, and they can just encounter people who are living in an intentional Catholic Christian community. So it's really authentic, and I think really in the new evangelization, that is the most effective way in which our faith is going to be conveyed to people, to the radical living out of basic truth.
Well, I have a question for you about then the adventure aspect. Is the fact that they're on an adventure contributing to the overall feeling of well-being? I mean, what about that component of CYE?
Yeah, young people just sort of wound up like tops. Like I remember when I was a young person, like you just want to get out there, you're looking for some adventure, you're looking to try something new. And for instance, this year we're going up north of St. Mary. We're going to be doing a 40-mile backpacking trip on the shores of Lake Superior.
And when is that, Father? When did you say that was?
That's going to be this July up near Lake Superior, north of St. Marie.
Okay.
So we're going to be doing like a 40-mile backpacking trip up there.
So what age groups is that, and can you give the information for anyone listening who would want to check that out?
Yeah, that's it's primarily for young adults, 18 and over. And with our college staff members that we have, it's really an experience open for them. And it's one of those things for their 3-month experience. Like our summer program, Christine, is just the tip of the iceberg. There's so many possibilities and potential happening, especially with Bishop Rickey. He released me to do this ministry full time. So I'm the Associate Vocation Director for the Diocese of Green Bay, and then I'm Director of Catholic Youth Expedition. And it's really mixed in with like what we call the 4 pillars of formation. We have the intellectual, we have apostolic, we have human formation, and these components of formation are really included in the experience for these young people. So what we're able to do just in the summer experience is offer the adventure, but now we're even doing what we call missionary internship, which is open for young adults from September to May, right? And so from September to May, they work with myself and our women's formation advisor, Peggy Demley, and we pray together every day. We visit high schools, we visit middle schools, we visit colleges. We go on an expedition. This year we took an expedition down to the Grand Canyon after doing a conference in Oklahoma, and so what we're really offering now is just not the summer adventure program, but now we're offering a year-round opportunity for young adults to really plug in and really receive some formation.
And I think I saw something on your website at CYE. Is it CYEexpeditions.com? How is that website listed, Father?
Yes, www.cyexpeditions.org.
Okay, cyexpeditions.org. And I'll be placing a link on embracingyourgreatness.blogspot.com as well as our Facebook page, which is Embracing Your Greatness. So there's also a family event that I think I saw coming up this summer. You've kind of like make things for middle schoolers, like a one-day experience for middle schoolers. Is that right? And then kind of something for every age group?
Yeah, you got it. We have a one-day middle school thing, for those who just want to check the experience out, so when they get to high school, they sort of know what they're coming into. We have a family weekend. I mean, no doubt it's a domestic church, the family, the food. It's it. That's where it all comes together. So we really wanted to do something for families. They come camping up here in Door County, which is a beautiful venue. We're just minutes away from Lake Michigan. We're on our largest inland lake in Door County, and it's just a phenomenal place. And we have mass every day with adoration, confessions available, and it's like a big jamboree on the families throughout here. We also have a weekend for special needs, for those who seek some special attention, and for Catholic families who find themselves in that situation, who value life enough to have their children dealing with different handicaps, well, not real severe handicaps because we don't have the facility for it, but nonetheless something where we can offer Catholic families who share in that to be together and draw some strength from one another.
Wow, think it's beautiful what you're doing, Father. We're going to be going to a break here, but I'm hoping, Father, you can stay with me just for a little bit moment longer so we can share with our listeners a little bit more about CYE. Stay with me. More with Father Quinn Mann after the break.